All right, today we're tackling something huge. India's legal system is up against a challenge so big it's almost hard to wrap your head around. But what if the answer wasn't just more people, but smarter technology? We're diving into how AI is being built to do just that.
So to really get a feel for the scale of this problem, you just need this one number, 5 crore. Yeah, that's 50 million, with an M, cases currently pending in Indian courts. And look, that's not just some abstract number on a screen. It's a massive bottleneck, right? It's affecting millions of actual lives, real businesses, every single day.
And this right here, this gets to the why. Why does that backlog even exist? See, it's not just about the sheer number of cases. It's about how a lawyer is forced to spend their day. A staggering 60, maybe even 70% of their time is just gone, burned on manual research and sifting through documents. That's time they're not spending on strategy, not on building a case, not on actually getting things done.
So what's really causing all this strain? Well, it's not just one single thing. It's more like a vicious cycle of bottlenecks that all feed into each other. Let's break down exactly what those are.
I mean, just think about the hurdles a lawyer has to jump over every single day. You've got different languages. You've got regional laws that change from place to place, making a simple, unified search nearly impossible. Then the tools that could help, like essential legal databases, they're ridiculously expensive. And on top of all that, there's this huge gap in basic things like document automation and a real lack of tech training. You can see how each problem just makes the others worse, right?
And what you end up with is this: a legal system of haves and have-nots. It's a total David versus Goliath situation. You've got the huge law firms with their own research teams, their expensive subscriptions to fancy databases, and then you have the solo practitioners and the small firms who are just completely priced out. They're left trying to do everything manually, just struggling to keep their heads above water.
But what if technology could actually level that playing field? This is where the whole idea of an AI legal assistant comes into the picture. And we're not just talking about a little bit of help here and there. We're talking about something designed to completely change how a lawyer works. Okay, so the technology at the heart of this is something called agentic AI. And you should just forget everything you think about a simple search bar. This is totally different. It's more like an active partner, a co-pilot. It doesn't just find things for you. No, it actually takes on complex, multi-step jobs. It analyzes, it helps strategize, and it connects the dots in ways that, frankly, a human working alone might not see.
So let's walk through how this thing actually works. First, the AI just ingests everything, all the case documents, all the facts. Then, from all that information, it starts mapping out every possible legal argument. And get this, not just for your side, but for every party involved. And then, here's where it gets really cool. It starts connecting those arguments to specific pieces of evidence, and even anticipates the kinds of questions a judge might throw at you. It's almost like getting a complete strategic battle plan handed to you.
And that workflow right there, it points to the single most important innovation in all of this. We're talking about moving beyond just finding documents a little bit faster. This is a fundamental shift in how a lawyer can even approach evidence in the first place. This is really the game-changing idea. You see, most legal tech out there is document-centric. Its job is to help you find a file. That's it. But this kind of AI, it's evidence-centric. It's not just handing you a stack of papers, it's analyzing the evidence inside those papers and showing you exactly how it all fits together, how you can weave it into your case.
And there's more that makes this uniquely suited for the complexities of the Indian legal system. For one, it analyzes the case from literally every angle: the accused, the victim, the witnesses, the lawyers, everyone. It also works in multiple Indian languages, which is huge for breaking down that old English-only barrier. And it's smart enough to know that laws aren't the same everywhere. It adapts to all the different jurisdictional variations.
Now, you might be thinking this is just about one cool tool, but it's way bigger than that. This is part of a massive economic and professional shift that's happening right now. To put it simply, the legal tech market is absolutely exploding. And the numbers really do tell the story. Today, the legal tech market in India is already at $1.3 billion. But check this out. By 2030, it's projected to more than double, hitting over $3.3 billion. So yeah, this isn't just some niche trend.
It's a full-blown digital transformation of an entire profession.
So what does this actually mean for a lawyer on the ground? Well, for starters, it means getting back up to 40% of their time by automating all that grunt work.
It means slashing costs on things like document review by a massive 80%.
And, maybe most importantly, it means being 35% more successful at bringing in new clients. This isn't just about being more efficient. It's a huge competitive edge.
Okay, so this all leads to the big question, right? The one that hangs over any conversation about AI and skilled professionals. What does all of this mean for the future of the lawyer?
Let's be super clear about this. The goal here is not to replace the lawyer. It can't. I mean, think about it. The nuanced judgment, the ethics, that core human element of the law, that's all completely irreplaceable.
No, the real goal is to empower the lawyer. By taking over all that tedious, painstaking manual work, the AI frees up these professionals to focus on what they do best, the stuff that really matters, strategy, advocacy, and, the actual pursuit of justice.
And that leaves us with the final and maybe the most important question of all. If AI really can become this co-pilot for every lawyer, if it can truly level the playing field and get rid of those bottlenecks, what does that mean for the future of justice itself? Are we looking at a future where our legal system isn't just faster and more accessible, but maybe, just maybe, fundamentally more fair for everyone?